Hey, my super Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly and weekend energy reading. This is just a general reading, so please do take what resonates and toss the rest. Also, check out the other signs in your chart and your moon sign, please. I have put those up. Those are a little bit different for me, so if you do enjoy that, please do let me know. I would appreciate it. Also, if you enjoyed this reading, do like, subscribe, share, all that great stuff. Otherwise, without further ado, let's just jump right in here. We'll use this deck. We don't do reversals for the general energy. We're going to use another plain tarot deck for your challenge card, and we'll use 3 oracle decks to kind of help give us a clear picture. So let's get started. Alrighty. Ooh, we've got some nice cards here for you today. So it does look like we have the 2 of Cups starting out. So I'm seeing some love in the air, okay? So maybe a relationship coming in. So if you've been talking to somebody new or you've been interested in somebody, I see that there's something going to be coming into fruition there with that, possibly. Somebody might be asking you out, you might be asking them out, or it might be that you're taking a relationship to the next level. If you have recently started seeing someone, it might be kind of moving to the next level. But I definitely see some love in the air, okay? And it is kind of culminating. So again, if this is somebody that you've just kind of been in a friend zone with or something, I do feel like it's going to be kind of moving in a different direction, kind of more of a love direction. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is showing me that you have, really got a strong grip on your abundance right now. So financial, wealth, job, security type of feeling. You're doing really well here with that. So you've got that Ace of Pentacles energy, that vibe. Maybe you've decided to take on something new, okay? So maybe you've invested in something and it's starting to come to fruition for you. Maybe you've started a new business and all of a sudden the work is really starting to take off if you're individual business owner or small business owner or something like that. And you're starting to see those reap the rewards of all the hard work you've put in, that kind of thing. But I definitely see that things are really looking very positive for you on the work, finance, financial income, that kind of front. This could also be for some of you just a cash injection type of thing. So you may be getting a large sum of money coming in that maybe you are expecting or not expecting, either way. So possibly an inheritance, possibly, you win at the bingo, something like that. Could be your tax return check is, better than you expected. And so that's a bonus for you, something like that. But I do see that this is going to be a very lucrative time for you. So that is a very positive thing. So far we have good positivity in love area and great in the abundance, finance, work world type situation. But your last card here is the 7 of Wands. So this is telling me that you've been working away at something, okay, plugging away at something. Could be something that's work related. It could be something outside of work, okay? So maybe you've been plugging away at something additional, maybe something at the home, maybe outside you've been volunteering with something. It could be something at work. And you are really just kind of like burnt at plugging away with it. And you really feel like you need a change. Okay. You feel like something needs to give, something needs to change direction. And this may be something that you've come to a realization because of this Ace of Pentacles energy. So perhaps you've been drudging away at a job that you've not really loved, or chugging away at, 2 jobs, 3 jobs, burning the midnight oil, really doing moonlighting, all this stuff, just really going at it. And you're like, I need a change, I need a break, I need all this kind of thing. But with this, this extra income coming in, or cash injection, or this, maybe some investments coming to fruition, different things like that, whatever this is that has brought in, this could possibly be an opportunity. Like I said, a big opportunity for the ability to make quite a bit of money, a new business opportunity, or a raise, or a partnership, something like that. You've decided that you really are just done with this. This has been what's kind of been the deciding factor to help you decide to change courses. Okay. You're like, I'm done with this. I'm done with this drudgery, this drudge work, draggy, monotony, I'm done with it. Okay. Now's the time. Now, when I have a little bit of padding in the bank, or I have a little bit of more exciting things on the horizon, possibilities on the horizon, investments that seem to be kind of paying off, or whatever this may be that is coming to fruition for you, you're saying that's the catalyst. That's what's saying, okay, no, now is the time. Now is when you need to make your decision to go ahead and change, because you have that padding, you have that cushion, you have that ability to make that change, to withdraw from this, whatever it is that's been kind of making you feel like you're just tired of plugging away at the same old, okay? So this is when you're going to have your best opportunity to do that, okay? Because you do have some fallback, okay? So if that's something that's been in your mind, or if you've been wanting to start your own business, you've been wanting to go out on your own, you've been wanting to try something totally new, start a whole new career, go back to school, make a big change, something like that, and now you do realize that you have a little bit of extra cushion or padding, now is that time. Now is the time to make that change, make that choice, and go for it, because you may not have that chance again. So take it while you can, grasp it, seize the day, carpe diem, okay? So let's see what your challenge card may be. There's always a challenge, it seems like, in everything that we do. We can't ever just have smooth sailing, can we? Unfortunately, but let's see what we've got for our challenge card. Hopefully it won't be anything major. Oh, it's a death card. Sounds pretty bad when you're like, your challenge is death. But in tarot, fortunately for us, right? In tarot, death is not bad. It's the one thing that the death card is not necessarily a bad card. Actually, the death card is cutting off of something, coming to an ending, just 86ing it, okay? 100%. It's not even like a tower card where it's like, okay, we need to break it down and build it back up, start something a little bit new, try it again, This is like, just no, be done, cut it out, be done with it. Okay, we're done. And again, I feel like this is your challenge, because maybe letting go of things is hard for you. Maybe stopping something is hard for you. It's scary. It's always scary when you are stopping something, changing something, what have you. But this coming across your Ace of Pentacles with this card telling me that you are sick and tired of what you've been doing, what you've been plugging away at, and you need a change. And this telling me that you have either a great opportunity for something else to make good money, or you're going to have good money coming in, or good investments that might be starting to pay off, things like that. But again, a potential for some fallback, some cushion, some safety net type of situation here financially. This is telling me that while the uprooting yourself from what you're currently doing may be a challenge for you, it may be scary, cutting yourself off, just walking out and saying, I'm done with this job, take this job and shove it, I ain't working here no more kind of situation. I think that's Johnny Paycheck, Johnny Cash, Johnny somebody, just disclaimer there, so we don't have any issues. This here might be scary to you. It's a challenge, yes, but it's not a bad challenge, okay? To me, I see this as a wonderful opportunity, because now you're getting the time and the opportunity, okay, to actually do something that you enjoy, that you want to do. You're getting out of this plug and chug, monotonous, drudge work type of situation that you've been in, and you're getting a new opportunity. And, again, seize it while you can, because a lot of times opportunities like that are fleeting. You miss it, regret will absolutely do you in, okay? Because, you do not want to regret things. It's the worst, right? So, although this may be a challenge for you to cut ties, to leave a job that you've been at for a while, to take a risk, what have you, I do feel like if you have that safety net, if you have any sort of feeling that this is your chance, that you might have some cushion, you might have some safety net, you might have a little bit of comfort zone here with financial padding, then this is the time. Now is the time. So don't look at this maybe as much as a challenge as it might appear to you. Look at it more as an opportunity. But let's go ahead and get some clarifying cards here. Hopefully that will help not only clarify, but maybe give you some advice too, should you need it. We're going to go ahead and get some on this Two of Cups up here, because I think we all want to know a little bit more about what this romantic vibe is that we see here. Hopefully that'll tell us a little something. Accelerated motion. So again, I feel like this is telling me that either this is somebody you already know, and it's going to be moving into a romantic situation quickly. Or if this is somebody you're already in a relationship with, that it is going to accelerate the rate of your relationship into a new level very quickly. Okay. So I think if you've been kind of for a while, let's say you've been dating this person for a long time, you know, maybe, and you're kind of like, is it ever going to be anything more? I think all of a sudden this thing's going to take off. Okay. So you're going to see accelerated motion all of a sudden. If this person has had you friend zoned, or you've had them friend zoned for a long time, and all of a sudden you're kind of like, I wish they weren't, or, you know, I wish we could be more. I think now all of a sudden, bam, it's going to come from friend zone to relationship zone like that. It's going to be in a blink of an eye. So I do feel like this is going to be coming in. I think it's going to be coming fast. So be ready for it. You know, and if you are a person who is been in this kind of relationship for a while, and you've kind of surrendered to the fact that you don't think it's ever going to go anywhere, you're like, it is what it is, I might as well just write it out, we're never going to move in together, we're never going to get engaged, we're never going to, you know, whatever the next step may be. You know, kind of prepare yourself mentally. What are you willing to say? What are you ready for? What do you want? Because I do feel like that might be coming on the horizon out of nowhere quicker than you think. So maybe get excited, or maybe get just prepared, whichever suits you. But let's see what we've got here on the Death and Ace of Pentacles, Death and Taxes, if you will, Death and Ace of Pentacles card. And let's get some information on that if we can from our moon deck here. See if that'll give us any sort of vibe on what that might mean, or what you might want to do about that. Enlighten us, please. All right, growth again. And I just think, again, I think that looking at this, this is telling you the exact same thing I just said. Look at this as, I know that when you're quitting something, when you're leaving something that's a sure thing potentially, or something you've been at for a while, something you've obviously plugged and chugged at forever and ever, maybe a long time, years even, maybe, you know, to walk away for something unknown is always terrifying. It is. It just, that's bottom line. To cut yourself off of this guaranteed income to go maybe try a job that is working with somebody, or starting your own business, or investing, or whatever, that's not a guaranteed income, is terrifying, right? To go from a salaried position to, you know, an unknown it's terrifying, right? But, okay, this is where you have your growth. This is where you get to grow into what you want. This is what you want, okay? Don't look at this as a scary ending, or a scary break, or something that you're cutting off yourself. You know, you're cutting yourself off, cutting your nose off to spite your face, or something like that. That's not the case here. This is your chance at growth. Look at it as an opportunity to grow, to do better things, to have better opportunities in the future. This is not a job that you will look at as maybe a just, you know, a space filler, a paycheck that is just, you know, a grind, a 9 to 5, a constant, you know, yeah, it's there, I can count on it for a paycheck, but it's just, it's the same mundane over and over and over, you know, like it's like Groundhog Day, you know, for you. Okay. This is something new. This is something for you to grow as a person, in your finances, in everything. This is a real opportunity to grow and be a whole new person, a whole new financial aspect, everything. And while you have this Ace of Pentacles energy, and possible Ace of Pentacles, you know, finances or cushion or that kind of thing coming in, or opportunity out there to make this happen, this is telling me that this is a good time. This is a great time to do this. If you're ever going to do it, now's the time. So, you know, I think you really need to consider that if that's something that you've been wanting. So let's take a look at this, get a last final advice card for you on this Seven of Wands, see if we can get any final information here for you before we close it out, and hopefully you will have some things to think about. Alrighty, so what do we have here? Okay, it says, don't run from the darkness, embrace your shadow side. what aspect of yourself have you been afraid to look at or address? So again, I think this is it. It's saying that, you know, you have been sticking to this plain mundane self because you don't look at yourself as a risk taker. You don't look at yourself as anything but this person who does this 9 to 5. You are a provider. You do this every day. That's what you are. You don't have anything else to you at all, but you have a whole other shadow side. You have a whole other side. It's not like a dark side, meaning a bad side. It's just a side that you keep hidden where, you know, you are, you're excitable, you're creative, you're ready to go out and try new things and do new things. But you're scared to put, you know, yourself, your family, your finances, your whatever at risk, you know, for that. But again, I do feel like it's saying embrace it. Embrace it. Now is the time. Now is when it's your time to do it, to embrace it, to make the change that you've been thinking about, that you've been wanting to make, to get out there and go for something new. Go for that different job if there's something different. Go for starting your own business. Go for trying a whole new route. If you're wanting to, you know, even go back to school, I don't care if, you know, don't worry about what other people are thinking. If it's something that you feel like you've thought through, you really have put it to you know, your own, you know, conscience and your own thought process. You're an intelligent person and you've thought it through, and you know that you've put the finances together to keep it in line and in order in your mind, to know that, do I have enough to actually make it through? Then go for it. This is your opportunity to grow. Okay, again. And so I do think this is when you really need to try to start seizing things. And I think it's going to be something that all of this is kind of coming at you at accelerated motion too. Relationship movement, you know, opportunities with job movement. I think there's a lot coming at you of excitement and real fun. You just need to be willing to grasp onto it. So as long as you are, I think you can, you're endless. Limitation is there's no limits for you. I mean, it's endless. So just good luck and have fun and go for it. And hopefully this resonated with you. If it did, please do like, subscribe, share, all that great stuff. Otherwise, hope to see you back. Bye.